Christmas one and all. Hey guys, what's up? It's BigJackFilms here, and welcome to another live stream. And you guessed it, yep, it's our holiday live stream this year. This is a first for us. If you're wondering why we're doing it a week before Christmas, because next week we're doing a live stream will be Boxing Day. And unfortunately, we won't be able to do a live stream on Christmas. So we out there give you guys a little holiday treat, a little holiday live stream, and just keep you guys update of what's been going on the channel and what our plans for Christmas are. So yeah, first thing out of the way, I must say, is we are pretty much wrapped up the entirety of the first half of BigJackFilms Review Season 4. Tune in this Friday. You will be seeing the finale to our second wave of Jurassic Park reviews with Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. That review will be coming out this Friday. But if you guys want to see it early, a little early access, on our Patreon page, you guys can support us however you would like through Patreon, $1, $5, whatever, and you'll be able to see the review early, a few days early. We're going to try to make these a thing where, you guys get to see the reviews a week early before, it comes out to the public. But, yeah, it'll be available on Patreon, so if you guys want to go check us out and see the new review, link below, you can check us out on Patreon. So that's been happening. We pretty much got the next two reviews for the next 2 weeks pretty much done, ready to go. And actually, right now, I am currently basically rendering the mid-season finale. We're rendering that right now as we speak to get that out for next week. So, and bear in mind, these reviews will be long. Like, the Fallen Kingdom review, I think, is tackling about maybe 37 minutes, maybe 33. And the mid-season finale is tackling around 39 minutes. So you're going to get some good access to some good episodes here. But yeah, we're pretty much wrapped up the mid-half of the season. And we are immediately starting work on the second half of the season, and so that's what's happening. Hi, Big Gamersaurus. Hi, Brian Gonzalez. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy what the fuck ever you guys celebrate. So happy Hanukkah. No. But yeah, it's the festive holiday spirit, and we're really, no, I will not, Nick, to quote Snoke, I will not take that ridiculous thing off. I like Christmas. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, so happy holiday, guys. Glad you have us with us. So yeah. For those who just joined us, wow, we're already getting up to 10 people. For those who just joined us, a little good news. This is our holiday live stream. If you guys, we pretty much wrapped up all the last 2 episodes of the first half of the season. If you guys want to go check out the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom review early before it hits the web Friday, link below. You can support us on Patreon and see the review early. All it takes is the donation of $1, $5, $10, whatever you want to give us. You guys will be able to see the review early and be able to enjoy yourselves. We're also going to start setting up the kind of you know how in the chat they have that the thing where you can pay. You can offer cash and stuff to your favorite creators through the live streams. We're going to set that up because we just got a PayPal account and we're going to get that going and get that connected to our YouTube channel, which would be great. But yeah, I'm here with my Santa hat. I got my Coca-Cola. I love those Coca-Cola Santa / polar bear commercials. And I got my special Batman t-shirt with the utility belt with candy canes. So that's happening. So yeah, we pretty much wrapped up the last 2 episodes of the first half of Season 4. The Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom review will be coming out Friday. You can check it out early through Patreon. And then our mid-season finale, which will be a review of my own damn movie, will be out next week, which is fantastic. It'll be right after Christmas. It'll be something, a little present for you guys during the holidays. And yeah, we after that, we're going to start right away with the second half of Season 4. So that's all exciting. What else has been happening? I guess just kind of this week has been kind of just very chill. Just wrapping things up, editing, shopping, getting things ready for Christmas. That's all been fun and dandy. But that is definitely all happening at some point. Yeah, a lot of stuff has been happening over here. Sunday I went to a cool party, which was fun, and that was all fun and really great. Hung out with friends and shit. But yeah, the holidays have been actually pretty damn good so far. So that's all been fun and dandy. But yeah, it's our holidays. It's our holiday event. So we're gonna try to keep this live stream Christmas related. or holiday related, because I do want to maybe discuss some Christmas stuff. If you guys have a Christmas special you like, or we'll discuss our favorite Christmas specials. And while we're at it, if you guys go to our main channel and look it up, look up our 2 Christmas specials we did this year. We did, or not this year, but in the past few years, we did do like 2 Christmas specials. We did our top 14 favorite Christmas specials, and then we did our review of Christopher the Christmas Tree, which is one of my favorite Christmas specials that never made the list. So you guys can go check it out on our channel. They're great specials. They're funny as hell. They were just when we were getting going, so definitely check those out. So yeah, Christmas related. Okay, Gavin, I do want to put that out. Gavin says, the Star Wars Holiday Special is my favorite. Okay, I consider that a guilty pleasure. It's so bad, it's good. I put it on level with, like, it's the room of Star Wars. Everybody didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Harrison Ford was just looking like every day, like, where's the fucking exit? I don't want to be a part of this shit. But I think the holiday special is funny as hell. Especially if you watch it with the riff tracks. The riff tracks holiday special, like, I had Josh here one night, and we were laughing so hard at the riff track version of the Star Wars holiday special. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. In terms of that. Jurassic Park, Jurassic World should have a Christmas special. I'd actually like to see that. I'd like to see a Jurassic Park Christmas special. Like, maybe, like, I don't know, like, have, like, a little mini TV episode where, like, Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard, I don't know, they're celebrating Christmas with their human clone thing, and, you know, I don't know, they have, like, Blue there in a Santa hat. I think that, who cares? It'd be funny. But I think, like, yeah, like, actually, let's think that. Think of Christmas specials you'd want to see. Like, you know what I want to see? I want to see a Dragon Ball Z or Sailor Moon or Inuyasha Christmas special. And I just want to see how these characters who are kind of the supernatural, how they would celebrate Christmas. Like, how would Inuyasha react to Christmas? How would Vegeta act to Christmas? I saw today, Masako X released a video saying, what if Vegeta celebrated Christmas? And it's a great kind of story because it's pretty much a Christmas Carol, but with Vegeta, and he sees the ghosts of, like, Nappa, Frieza, and so on. And it actually is pretty damn funny. So, like, I think we're, like, something like that. I'd love to see some animes tackle Christmas specials. Oh, Gavin, if you want a Star Trek Christmas special, there's an episode of The Simpsons where they spoof that, where I think it's Star Trek Christmas Carol, where, like, Homer gets selfish and buys some stupid device. And the funniest thing is when he wraps the packaging to make it look like it was a present, it says, from Santa to me. I think that's hysterical, but, like, fucking, later he's watching Mr. McGrew's Christmas special. There's Mr. Magoo, but that's what it is. And then he goes back downstairs and he tells his family about it, and they're like, oh, TV writers have been spoofing A Christmas Carol for years, so they show, like, Urkel, and then they show Star Trek, and Captain Kirk's there, like, it's like, Bones, what is that? It's like, sir, it appears to be a spirit from an earthly past. Commander Scotty, fire proton torpedoes. And there's fucking Scotty going, it's no use, Captain. She's showing me visions of my future. God, I'm so fat. It's fucking hilarious. Go look that episode out. It's absolutely great. Okay, Brian has a good question. Which SpongeBob Christmas special is better? I like the first Christmas special they did where SpongeBob's introduced to Christmas and they have that song they play, and, like, Santa, you know, with the whole Santa Claus apparently breathing underwater, I guess, because, you know, magic. Probably does something like that. But I don't know why. Like, that's one of my favorite. That's a good special. I like that, especially the part where, like, during the song, SpongeBob's just like, I don't know why. I could watch that for, like, hours and not get bored. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, like, fucking, yeah, SpongeBob's got some good Christmas specials. I like those. Trying to think of some other Christmas specials and stuff that I like that I haven't talked about yet. Blue's gift to Rexy this Christmas, an extension of lamb chops. Yes, yes. Just fucking Blue comes in and he just, like, pops, like, has a pork chop and just gives it to, or a lamb chop and gives it to fucking Rex. It's like, oh, you do care. Happy Christmas. It'd be fucking hilarious. Fucking, I don't know, the Indoraptor for Christmas gets, like, I don't know, another bone, but he has flashback to getting stabbed. But fuck, that's funny. That's hysterical. I'm trying to think of other Christmas specials. One thing I do want to tackle sometime down the road is I want to do something related to the Nutcracker. I want to discuss the Nutcracker Prince, which is my personal favorite adaptation. If you guys don't know what that is, it's an animated feature. It was actually produced by Cineplex, which is our movie theater company here in Canada. And it has Kiefer Sutherland as the Nutcracker. And it is pure 2D animation. It's really well done. But I was talking to it about with a friend a while back, and we're saying, like, there's some freaky fucking imagery in that movie. Like, when Clara's in the toy palace and everybody starts turning back into toys, and then she turns around, there's the fucking Rat King who looks like a goddamn rat zombie. Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's one of my favorite adaptations of the Nutcracker. I like the one with that was the film version of the New York ballet, but they got Macaulay Culkin in there, which, by the way, want to give major props and shout outs to Macaulay Culkin, because lately he's been killing it the last few months. It's really great to see him back in the spotlight again, and just especially the fact that he's working with so many online creators, and basically, like, because when I saw this article, like, if you guys have not seen the new Angry Video Game Nerd, go watch that. It's fucking hilarious. But he got Macaulay Culkin in to be in the episode where he reviews all the Home Alone games, and it got so viral that the Hollywood Reporter and a bunch of other news articles were picking it up. So I'm glad he's actually, like, he's working with a lot of YouTube creators, but he's giving them attention through the media because he knows how to use the entertainment media. And so he's giving them their chance to shine, in a sense, and give them more attention, which I can really commend to Macaulay Culkin for that. He really has a really good heart for the online community, and as well as just kind of like congratulating him to get back in the spotlight. It's good just to have you back, man. We've missed you. Glad things have been turning out for you. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I would say so. I would say that. Well, okay, you know what? Most people wouldn't count this as a Christmas movie. Same thing with Die Hard, but I've started to realize, yeah, it is a Christmas movie to me. Batman Returns. I fucking love Batman Returns. I know people have their issues with it, but I find it is the darkest Batman ever got on film. I love the shit out of it. It's really freaky. It's amazing. Batman kicks so much ass. Catwoman, Penguin, the score, like Danny Elfman's score in Batman Returns is my personal favorite Batman score. It's haunting. It's amazing. Like, I want that in the next Batman movie. I want Danny Elfman to come back. But I do consider Batman Returns a Christmas movie just because it takes place during the time. And for some reason, in the early 90s, Tim Burton had a fascination with freaky Christmas movies. You ever notice that? I mean, he did Edward Scissorhands, Batman Returns, and The Nightmare Before Christmas, all in the span of a few years. And he basically set them all at Christmas. I don't know why he did that. I guess he just thinks Christmas is sort of a dark... Like, can we get Tim Burton's version of Krampus? Oh my god, that would be so good. Yes. Oh my god. No, you're not late, Eric. We're just having our... it's the BigJackFilms Holiday Special with B. Often, the Jefferson Starship, and Harvey Korman. But yeah, fucking love. We're just discussing how Batman Returns, I think, is like one of the best action Christmas movies, and probably one of the best Batman movies out there. So Batman Returns kicks ass is all I'm saying. Let's see here. So yeah, like, that's great. So what other Christmas stuff do we have here? One time I was doing my live stream, and two of my YouTube buddies and playing the national anthem. Thank you, respect to Canada. Thank you so much. You know what, guys? Come on up to, like, for all my American viewers, come to Canada. Come to Canada. We'll take care of you. We got free healthcare. We kick ass. We're like a very peaceful country. We're as peaceful as Japan. So please come up here and just hang with us. You know, we're a better country, in my opinion. Fucking Canada. That's great. But yeah, so, all right, let's see. I'm doing a top 5 King Kong films in early 2019. Oh, that should be cool. I'll definitely be looking forward to that. It depends if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to do a cameo for that. I'm not too sure, but I don't know. I'll probably let you know later down the road. I'm not too sure. They need to make a prequel era Star Wars holiday special. Yes. More Kashyyyk. Maybe like the scene where Yoda is on Kashyyyk. And it's like, it'd be so funny if like Yoda's going to Kashyyyk, and the reason like he's going there is because war there is, of course, but Life Day I must celebrate. That's with Jefferson Starship I must. That'd be like, oh my god, like just him on the holiday special would be amazing. But I'm trying to think. No, they should do what? Oh, this is what they should do. ABC, if you're listening to this, do a Marvel Christmas special. And I don't mean Iron Man 3. I mean, like, get the whole Marvel cast together. Like, get the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe. Get all the characters. And just do a Christmas special. Like, maybe, I don't know, Loki tries to steal Christmas and the Avengers gotta stop him. Like, that would make good money on TV. Like, honestly, like, that would be good if they did an Avengers Christmas special. I would actually watch that. Just Spider-Man swinging around New York, throwing presents to the kids. I don't know, Iron Man, like, lights up the tree with his arc reactor. The Hulk is dressed as a snowman. Just do a Marvel Cinematic Universe Christmas special. I would actually love that. That'd be great. Worst Christmas special is the Rhapsody Street. Yeah, that's fucking weird. Like, that movie's a glitch. Like, that movie is like a big computer virus, in my opinion. That's just ugh. That's a good question though. Worst Christmas specials. The worst ones I've seen. Well, most of them again I've seen mostly on NC. I felt A Christmas Tree, watching NC's review, was atrocious. I'd never seen anything that bad. Like, that was disgusting. No, the Santa Claus one with that cunt of a stepmother who's like literally burning toys. Like, bitch, that is child abuse. Holy shit, you need to go to jail. But but it's Disney. They can't go. Yes, they can. Put that bitch in jail right the fuck now. Let's see here. But yeah, like, fucking, that's a bad one. Oh god, I'm trying to think if there's any that I just didn't. You know what? I'm gonna be a minority on this, and I've said this before. The first one's okay. Like, the first one I can agree is kind of passable, but the sequels suck. Not a fan of Tim Allen's Santa Claus. Those have not aged well. I mean, aside, I know people like the first one. I can respect that, but can we all agree the sequels were shit? The sequels were awful, just god awful. But yeah, the Santa Claus movies aren't my thing. I mean, Tim Allen isn't really good at anything except for Toy Story and Buzz Lightyear. That's all he's known for. Like, everybody knows him from Home Improvement, but even now it's all Buzz Lightyear shit. That's all the kids remember. You know, how many times do you think Tim Allen has to go to conventions and keep saying "to infinity and beyond"? Like, how many times do you think he has to say that shit? Fucking hilarious. Yoda versus the Indoraptor. Ooh, that hurt my brain for a sec. I think Yoda would probably just kick the shit out of the Indoraptor. Sucks. I'm sorry, guys. Like, you'll find out in my review this Friday, but not a fan. Oh god. But yeah, let me hear from you guys. What is your favorite Christmas specials? No. Marvel's Christmas, narrated by okay, the little girl I can see, maybe Ant-Man. No, get fucking Deadpool. Fucking Deadpool narrating the Christmas special. It'd be fucking hilarious. But yeah, so yeah, guys, name me your favorite Christmas specials, because I'm running out. Like, I mean, favorite Christmas, Arthur's Christmas. I haven't seen that one. You know what? That's a question for Brad. I don't know. Maybe that would be something he could review, because he just did his Arthur retrospective. If you guys want to go check out a really good retrospective, go to Studio 95's YouTube channel, link below. Go watch his Arthur's retrospective. It's a really good tribute to the show. I mean, I grew up with it, but it was more Bradley's thing. So definitely go watch his retrospective. It's a great thing. It's a great special. It's really well. But I'd like to see him review that, the Arthur Christmas special. I more remember the one where they have New Year's, where like Arthur misses out on New Year's Eve and everything. What's your opinion on the Polar Express? I love that movie. I didn't see it till it came out on DVD. I kind of did miss out on the whole experience in 3D and theaters and everything. So for me, it was like, I really liked the Polar Express when I watched it. I do agree that Robert Zemeckis' CG movies post Polar Express are not that good. I mean, I liked Beowulf, but after that, I was like, fuck, I give up. These, like, the Jim Carrey Christmas Carol, I did not care for, and Marjorie's Moms was a fucking flop. Who gives a shit? But I do like Polar Express. I think it's a well done and well impressive animated film. Like, I mean, because I grew up with the book. I grew up reading the book. I had the one with the little bell and everything. It was great. I lost the bell, which I'm really pissed off at. But yeah, like, the Polar Express movie was great. I think it was a great adaptation of the book. It literally looked like the pages came off the screen, because I love the paintings in the book. But then they expanded on it, which I really like, the expansion of how to fill it in for an hour-and-a-half movie. Like, the whole train sliding across the ice is like, that's amazing. I love all the stuff with the trains and everything. And maybe that's the reason I liked it so much, because I grew up with liking a lot of locomotives. Like, I was a big Locomotive fan. I mean, mostly Thomas the Tank Engine and Little Engine That Could and shit like that. But watching Polar Express, it kind of brought back my childhood nostalgia of liking trains. So it was fucking great. I love actually how Tom Hanks is both the conductor, the homeless dude, and fucking Santa. It's like great. Like, yeah, Tom Hanks can play anything. Like, he's played Walt Disney, he's played Santa Claus, and now he's playing Mr. Rogers. Oh my god, like, he can play any iconic gentleman. Like, very cool guy. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that Mr. Rogers movie because I did like Saving Mr. Banks and him playing Walt Disney. I thought he was really good at that. So he's great. Like, Tom Hanks is great, but Polar Express is fantastic. I haven't seen Arthur Christmas. Oh, the other Arthur Christmas. Okay, I haven't seen that. I know isn't it Aardman? I can't remember if it's Aardman. I can't remember who produced that, but I haven't seen that. I heard it was just meh. Let's see here. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I've only seen that once, and I thought it was okay. It reminded me like a lot of the humor of Spaceballs, essentially. Jay Watch says my favorite Christmas specials are the gift from Dude, you watch Shining Time Station too? Yes. Oh my god, I remember Shining Time Station. That takes me back. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I mean, I've seen the one with Mr. Kincaid, the cowboy, but I mean, I used to watch Shining Time Station a lot. That was a good show. Charlie Brown Christmas I like, even though it is really depressing. Like, if you guys go watch my top 14 Christmas specials, I do point out that I did find a lot of specials on my list really depressing. But that's mostly because I just hate when they're all down and gloomy. It's like, Christmas is supposed to be fun and exciting and everything. It's not supposed to be like, oh, Christmas sucks, I hate my life. You know, not really a fan of that. But let's see, Rankin Bass Christmas specials. Eric, yeah, I really like the Rankin Bass ones. Like, top 3 for me are Frosty the Snowman, which, by the way, if you guys go on our channel and look at our liked videos and our community page, we did post Mega J Retro's review of Frosty the Snowman. He's doing a bunch of Rankin Bass specials, so definitely go check him out. But I really liked Frosty the Snowman. That's a good one. I like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, of course, but the one I liked the most, I've actually started, like, as an adult. As a kid, I didn't like it, but now as an adult, I'm really appreciating it, is Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I think that's a great special. Mickey Rooney's an amazing Santa, and I love the Burglar-Meister. It's just like, this fat motherfucker who just doesn't like anything. He's just an asshole. He's basically us as adults, like, fucking hate everything. Fuck kids. But yeah, like, the Rankin Bass specials are great. Stephen Mecky asks, how old are you? I'm 26. I was born in 92, but I did grow up during the mid and end of the 90s, so I do consider myself a 90s kid in that sense. So, then that answers your question. But yeah, Rankin Bass specials are great. I know I've seen Frosty Returns once. I thought it was okay. Little Drummer Boy, I think, is just too faithy in a way. Although it's really depressing. I'm trying to think what other Rankin Bass. I like Rudolph and Frosty Shiny New Year because that was like an excellent crossover between the two specials. But really, aside from that, like, I can't think of any other. Okay, there is one Rankin Bass special. It's not necessarily Christmas, but it's actually Easter related. It's The Easter Bunny is Coming to Town. It's technically a spin-off to Santa Claus is Coming to Town. There's a part of me who wants to review that and talk about that, but I don't know when I'd be able to get down to that. Probably like later, maybe 2020 or something. Like, I do want to discuss that special because I really like that one. Okay, let's see. What other specials? Please watch Shining. Yeah, dude, J-Watch. I watched Shining Time Station religiously as a kid. Fucking great. I like to watch Logan Together Christmas. And Wolverine Christmas special. Oh my god. I'd actually want to see that. That'd be fucking hilarious. Paul Frees. Oh shit, right. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, Paul Frees was the voice of the Burglar-Meister, and it was also the voice of Doctor Who in King Kong Escapes. Ain't that funny? That's hysterical. Okay, the Grinch movies. Okay, I like the Chuck Jones cartoon. I like Boris Karloff as the Grinch. But I'm one of those people who will defend the Jim Carrey one, and it's not necessarily like a faithful adaptation to the Dr. Seuss book. I mean, the Chuck Jones cartoon does that the best. But as a comedy, it's fucking hilarious. Like, I don't see it as much as Dr. Seuss's Grinch is more just a Jim Carrey Grinch. Like, it's great. It's fucking hilarious. It was kind of the last time Jim Carrey was actually doing his cartoon shtick where he was really funny. But I love that movie. I will defend that. The set designs are great. The makeup, Rick Baker, oh my god, brilliant. It's a fun little like adaptation of the Dr. Seuss story. The new one I heard sucks. Like, I don't even want to see that one. I pretty much put a blacklist on Illumination because, I mean, I saw one movie they did. One movie. Their first movie, which was Despicable Me, and I hated it. I thought it was too cute. It was wasted potential for Steve Carell playing a supervillain. It was too cutesy. I didn't like it. And that's the thing with Illumination. They make bland movies. They're not funny. They're just cute. So I've only seen that, Despicable Me, but all of their other movies, I just don't want to watch. They suck. They're bland. They're disinteresting. I mean, they're made for little kids. Like, they're made for the Care Bears crowd of little kids. So for me, I will skip out on Illumination. So, like, The Grinch, I put on my blacklist. Be like, no, I know you casted Benedict Cumberbatch. I get that's a positive choice, but I'm sorry, you're just not funny to me. And I'm definitely not looking forward to that Super Mario Brothers movie that they're putting out. Like, I really wish somebody like the guys who did the recent Spider-Man movie would do Mario, because they'd be great at that, in my opinion. Let's see. Another Christmas special I enjoyed. Powerpuff Girls Twas the Fight Before Christmas. I remember watching that on Cartoon Network. I haven't seen it since. But I guess since we're talking about Cartoon Network specials, I really like the one with Dexter's Lab, where, like, Dexter is determined to catch Santa, and, like, he sets up all these traps and everything. I really like that special. Try to think some other Cartoon Network specials. I didn't see any of the Ed, Edd and Eddy ones, I don't think. Was there an Ed, Edd and Eddy Christmas special? I can't remember. Rugrats. Like, the Rugrats specials are great. I love the Santa Experience. That's a classic. That made my list. I really like what is it? I like the Fairly Odd Parents. Wish Every Day Would Be Christmas. I like that one. Like, they're like, we need food to buy more eggnog. It's like, we need money and eggnog to buy. Which, by the way, I mean, I've drank an eggnog once and it's okay. I prefer Christmas Baileys. Baileys are fucking amazing. They're like a alcohol milkshake. They're amazing. But yeah, like, if anybody asks me, like, if I drink eggnog, the answer is no. I don't like eggnog. I like Baileys. Baileys are good, essentially. Yeah. So let's see here. Oh, okay. This is a good crossover question. I'll answer this. What would happen if Kikyo and Blue met? I don't know. Maybe, like, Blue. Like, I'm trying to think of a story about this now. Think of, like, some sort of little short story. Maybe, like, Kikyo's doing her own thing. Maybe there's some sort of time warp that happens, and Blue ends up in that universe. And at first, she sees him as a demon. She sees her as a demon. Maybe aims the arrow, but then realizes there's something about this animal that's not demonic. Like, it's just an animal. So maybe she pulls a Star-Lord where she's, like, reaching her hand out. I don't know. They get along or something. Like, hey, that's okay. Fan fiction writers, go right now and write that story. Write a short story on Kikyo meeting Blue. I want to read that. That sounds amazing. Don't make it crazy. Don't make it like Human Blue or anything. Just make it a simple short story. I want to see what you guys come up with. Go. Where does the Polar Express take it? I would guess maybe the 1940s or 50s, I think. About the same time as A Christmas Story is what I would say. What are your thoughts on the new Jungle Book with Andy Serkis? People have been telling me to watch that. I haven't seen the new Disney one, but I think I might watch both of them and compare them back to back. I'm not too sure, but I'll maybe think about it. I may consider watching that. I know a lot of people are saying it's good. Really dark, too. What if King Kong and Jurassic Park had a crossover? They kind of did in the comics, actually. There's a infamous issue of the Jurassic Park comics where InGen creates, I think, a giant gorilla, and he fights raptors or something. I can't remember, but I've seen a cover of that. I can't remember which issue it was, but I think they did that at some point. It's interesting. Let's see here. Where's the Big Jack Films Christmas special? Okay. This is pretty much our Christmas special of the year, but if you're wondering about the other two specials, Mason, go check out our channel. Is how I would put it. Okay, just to answer both everybody's questions about Fallen Kingdom, you will find out, just a heads up, you will see the review coming out this Friday. You will get my full opinion. But if you want to see it early, link below to our Patreon page. Go support us on Patreon. and donate $1, $5, whatever, and you'll get to see that shit early. So go support us on Patreon if you want to see early reviews and early access and get a couple of cool little rewards for helping out with the channel. Is what I will say. Dude, I just saw a shadow in your back. What the fuck? That's weird. That's really weird, actually. Oh god, Shadow the Hedgehog. And okay, that new Sonic movie, I don't care. Like, I'd rather watch a movie with the Jamaican, what's his name? Knuckles, the Jamaican Knuckles, of just going all the whole, I will show you the way. I will show you the way. That I wanna watch that, if anything. Any movies that was nostalgic to you when you were a kid, but you will watch it and it's worse than you thought? Ooh, that's a good question. I like that. Bat Quinn Forever. I love that name. In answer to your question, there's been a couple. I would say something like maybe Batman and Robin, although that's more of a guilty pleasure. Like, I don't see it as serious as I thought it was as a kid. I see it more now as a comedy, and it's fucking hilarious. But I'm trying to think, what's worse the more I watch it when I grew up with it? I would say something like Cinderella 2, because I actually really liked Cinderella 2 growing up. And then watching it again and comparing it, especially to the third one, I don't like it. It's like really bad fan fiction. There's a couple of Disney films like that I don't think have held up that well. I'm trying to think of some other ones. I mean, I like Black Cauldron growing up. I mean, I haven't watched it in a long ass time, but I really like that. I want to see if that holds up. I love the Black Cauldron. Fucking John Hurt, the Horned King, fucking amazing. It's a big Lord of the Rings movie. Drake has an excellent question. Will you do Batman 1989? Yes. Look forward to that in June. I will be doing a 30th anniversary retrospective on Tim Burton's Batman. It's going to be amazing. It's one of our big productions for next year. Definitely look forward to that. That's a little hint of what's to come. Would you make your own swashbuckling action movie like Robin Hood or Three Musketeers? Says Gavin Fitzgerald. Yes. There's a part of me who wants to do a really cool pirate movie, because I have a plot of my kind of pirate film, but I don't have the means to produce it on a big scale. I was originally going to do it all in Lego, and I still have all my Lego pirate stuff, but unfortunately, like, I just haven't had time, and I do want to get back into the animation gig again. I really want to get back into making brick films. So who knows? Maybe, like, I mean, maybe if I do the Pirates movies, I might do something swashbuckling related, some sort of like buried treasure, Pirates against Redcoats film. That'd be great. There's part of me who wants to do that at some point. Maybe for the 20th anniversary of Pirates. Who knows? Big Gamer Source asks, hey Jack, one last question. In Jurassic World 3, what dinosaurs would you think will cause the most chaos on the mainland? Probably the raptors and the tyrannosaurs, maybe the carnotaurs, actually. It was stated that they won't be destroying cities, per se, in the third movie, which I know throws a lot of people off, but I think they're basically saying it's not going to be like a Godzilla movie where the T-Rex just smashes a building. No, it's going to be more just, maybe it's just there is chaos, but it's not like Tyrannosaur destroys a giant building or something, or tosses a plane into a building. Like, this isn't a fucking Asylum movie. Like, them running through like a stampede, I can totally see that, but not like a rampage sort of thing. Let's see here. Do you plan on doing a Jungle Book review series? No, not really on my agenda right now. There's only so much I can do on my plate. Have you seen Dune yet? No, I've heard Dune is an interesting film. I know it stars the bad guy from the Flintstones movie who's like, long live the fighters! But I haven't seen Dune yet. That's on my list. Same thing with Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon's also on my list of movies to watch. Have you seen Andy's Dinosaur Reviews show? Regular image of Mattel and Dominus Rex figure. Wait, did they put out the Mattel and Dominus Rex yet? I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. I've been kind of buying a few of the new Fallen Kingdom toys lately, but I haven't been able to catch up on much. So, I don't know that yet. I'm not too sure if they put out the Indominus Rex toy yet. I forgot, are you still planning to go to G-Fest next year, or are you still thinking about it? Yeah, that's on our to-do list next year, is to go to G-Fest, and I want to bring a couple friends with me, so who knows? Let's see how money goes. Let's see how our costs and budgeting goes, but definitely I do want to come back to G-Fest next year, because I had a blast. It was great. Jay Wash asks, please review all the Batman films again. Again, I'm going to start with Tim Burton's Batman for the 30th anniversary, and I'll see where it goes from there. Maybe I'll do a Batman movie once a year. Like, I know maybe either Christmas probably Christmas 2020, I do want to review Batman Returns. I think that would be a great Christmas episode. But I just want to focus on the first Batman first before I get to any more, because the superhero genre, there's a lot out there, but there's a part of me who does want to discuss in depth a lot of these films, unlike when I did the Batman movies back in 2012. Holy crap, that was a long time ago. But yeah, I do want to review the Batman movies at some point. War Guy Films asks, hey Jack, did you know that there is a Rankin Bass Halloween special that has Boris Karloff? Was that the one was that Mad Monster Party? I can't remember if it is. I haven't watched all Rankin Bass specials, but I didn't know there was one with Boris Karloff. Let's see. Justin Chang, your reaction to paleontologists claiming Spinosaurus walked on all fours like an archosaur instead of standing tall. Okay, so I know all the recent updates of Spinosaurus that have been out there, and I do like that version more than we see in Jurassic Park 3, and it makes Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaur much more of a monster. I like to think what they did was, because it's been explained that after Lost World, InGen did clear out all the dinosaurs, but they were still doing experiments on the island. So I like to think that the Spinosaurus, the Raptors, the Ankylosaur in Jurassic Park 3, they were all designed as the first hybrids. And one of the things I like to think is with the Spinosaurus, they basically used crocodile DNA, and that's why it looks more like a crocodile. But I know nowadays the change in how it behaves and the way it works is fine. But yeah, I much prefer that one over this one. Would I like to see the original Spinosaurus again in another Jurassic installment? Yes. But I really doubt it's going to happen, guys. I think the Spinosaurus was only for the third one. I doubt we'll see him in the third one, but who knows? We might. It'd be interesting. I know originally with the scene with the Carnotaurus and the T-Rex comes in and Ex Machinas them was supposed to be the Spinosaurus, but I guess they decided not to do that because they wanted to show a different creature that was more marketable. But it's okay. Well, again, we'll discuss it Friday. Doom 3 is scary. I haven't played Doom 3, I don't think. I haven't really played any of the Doom games. Once you get all through all the Star Wars movies, will you take a look at some big budget Star Wars knockoffs like Dune or Flash Gordon? There's a part of me who wants to review Flash Gordon because I love the soundtrack by Queen. But I've seen like Ted. I'm like, I'm curious to see what this is all about because I know Dino De Laurentiis essentially made it to basically cash in on Star Wars, which is interesting because George Lucas tried to get the rights to Flash Gordon. He couldn't, so he made Star Wars, which is interesting. Have you? Let's see. Inuyasha Dinosaur 101 says, had you thought on going to Titanic Museum in Pigeon Forge, TN? Okay, here's something interesting. I have been to a Titanic museum back in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, or Chicago when I was living there. And I really liked that. That was really damn cool to see that. And I actually got to touch up part of the ship, which was great. That's really the only museum I've seen. I know there's tons of those out there, but one experience for me is enough, in my opinion, in terms of the Titanic museums. Like, the movie's great, and that's all I need. My favorite thing about you is that you're a huge Kong fan like me. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, Kong's a big inspiration for what I've been doing for the last few years, so props on that. War God Film says the Halloween special was Mad Master. Okay, yeah. I did see that, and I did reference Kong in that in one of my reviews. I can't remember which one. I think it was the Kong, the Skull Island Monster episode. I did make reference to Mad Monster Party. Bat Quinn Forever asks, are there any non-Marvel Cinematic Universe movies you like Spider-Man trilogy? I love the Spider-Man trilogy. The Spider-Man trilogy by Sam Raimi is great. I mean, I like 1 and 2 the most, but 3 is kind of hit or miss. I do like parts of it. There's parts I hate. That's just okay. I like the first Deadpool. I haven't seen the last 2 that have just come out. Deadpool 2 and Once Upon a Deadpool. I know they're the same movie, but I know there's minor differences. I know the Geek Master. Hello, Jack. I'm back again. You want to call him knockoff for Morse, the Mighty Gorga, Yeti Gen. Oh, God, there's another knockoff. Oh, God, please tell me there's not another knockoff, please. I know there's one I'm going to watch at some point, and that it's another Asylum ripoff. It's called Bigfoot. But I think it has Alice Cooper in it, but the only thing that makes it worth reviewing is the fact that in some countries it's called King Kong 3. And I'm going to make that the title of the review. So I think at some point I will review that. I will review the Bigfoot movie at some point. Whatever happened to the Star Wars fan film you were going to be in? Star Wars Trials of the Dark Side. Some people have asked me this question. For those who don't know, I helped, our production helped produce a film by our buddy Joshua Patello, a fan film called Star Wars Trials of the Dark Side. Basically, it was the idea that every fan film had after The Force Awakens, Darth Vader versus Kylo Ren. We shot it a couple of years ago, and I had the privilege of being in the Vader suit, which is why we used it in our Star Wars reviews. Very comfortable suit, by the way, the Darth Vader suit I wore. But currently it is in post-production. He's taking his time on doing the effects because he wants to make them look good. The lightsaber effects he's doing on Adobe Premiere, and right now they're just kind of like, they're taking a bit longer to render because he wants to add so much detail. So for us, we're just waiting for the release. I know he might plan to do reshoots at some point, but for now, it's just a working process production, and we're gonna see what comes out of it at some point. But it's come out really well. I've seen a lot of the footage, and it's really crisp, really sharp. It looks like a great film. I'm really looking forward to what Josh has planned for Trials of the Dark Side. Let's see here. Brace yourselves for wackiness as I upload a new trailer tomorrow. Oh, yay, new trailer reaction. I can't wait. I'll be able to share that on the website, Matt. Can't wait. Let's see here. I've considered Fallen Kingdom a Guilt and Pressure. Again, like, it is one of the weaker films in the series, but it does have some redeeming qualities. Again, we will get to that on Friday. Have you ever played any Capcom Disney games on the SNES? Okay, Brian. There's a part of me who wants to... There's one game I want to review on its own. And it's my favorite video game of all time. It was the first video game I ever played. It was with my cousins back in the day on the Super Nintendo. It's why I love the console so much. Aladdin for the Super Nintendo. There's a part of me who really wants to review that game, especially in light of the new Aladdin movie coming out. I might next year as a simple 10-minute review, but I want, because that was my favorite game of all time. I love Aladdin for the Super Nintendo. Fuck the Sega Genesis. I like the Super Nintendo one. It is more faithful to the movie. It sounds great. It looks awesome. Pick it up if you can. It is an amazing game. I love fucking Aladdin. Did you ever watch Bob Burns? Did you know that Bob Burns has the David Allen King Kong armature still intact? Yeah, I knew that. He also has the original Kong armature from 1933. He has one of 2 surviving armatures, which is pretty cool. So I do know that. So do you like Amazing Spider-Man? I like the first one. The second one's one of the worst. Is the worst Spider-Man movie. It's one of the worst Marvel movies I've ever seen. Fucking hate Amazing Spider-Man 2. But I do like Amazing Spider-Man 1 mostly for the realistic angle of how they do Spider-Man. Does Abominable count as a Kong film since it has Bigfoot in it? Depending on how tall the Abominable Snowman is. Depending on how tall. If he's above 18 feet tall, then probably not. It wouldn't count. If he's if he's below 18 feet tall is what I meant. If he's below 18 feet tall, it doesn't count. But maybe there's a part. Yeah, again, I will maybe review Bigfoot down the line. I also want to maybe re-review King of the Lost World because I kind of just made it short because I just wanted to get it over with and because I just hated that movie. But there's a part of me who really wants to rip that piece of shit apart because that's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. But who knows? Like, maybe do compare. I don't know what's going to be worse. Rewatching King of the Lost World or watching Bigfoot. Oh, God. Fucking terrible. I will know. No, Steven, I won't review the Sharknado movies. Fuck those movies. Anything by these. I will only make an exception to a few Asylum films. I will not review. I boycott those Sharknado movies. Fuck those movies. They're pieces of shit. They're not worth your time. And they're not worth my time, in my opinion. Speaking of Bigfoot, there's a 1970 film called Bigfoot, and like Yeti, it is a shut grinding. There's a Bigfoot movie. Yeah, is it? I don't know which Bigfoot that movie that is. Like, I know there are a couple of Kong knockoffs that came out in the 70s that were not necessarily with Kong, but they were also kind of doing other animals. Like, I know there was one with Bigfoot. Oh, no, not Bigfoot. There was one with there was a Grizzly. There was the movie Grizzly, which was more of a Jaws ripoff. But there was also, I can't remember which one. It was some sort of thing where I saw the poster for it and said better than King Kong. I'm like, oh, here we go, another cash grab. I can't remember what it was, but I know there's some out there. But the fact that it's not a giant gorilla is why I won't review it, essentially. what was your thoughts on Old Yeller? I had not seen Old Yeller, nor do I plan to do so, because I hate dog movies. Because you want the big spoiler about dog movies is you either get shot in the head, hit with a shovel, or it fucking dies of old age. I can't do that. That pulls on my heartstrings too much. I can't sit through dog movies. I had a 3 strike on that, and I can't. I physically cannot and emotionally cannot handle dog movies. So, because the big spoiler is they always fucking die. Although Cujo in Inuyasha Dinosaur 101, I'll make an exception. Because Cujo is a monster. But, like, I like good, friendly dog movies. I don't like dog movies where the dog dies. Like, I like Beethoven. I like Homeward Bound, because at least in then, the dogs are doing cute shit and they're not fucking dying. So yeah, I won't watch Old Yeller. I won't watch My Dog Skip again. That traumatized me. I won't watch Marley and Me. And that alone, I'm like, that was my last straw. The one that was in the middle that really hit me was Where the Red Fern Grows, which was a book, and I read the book, and the pages were soaked in my tears. I was crying that much. So then when I went to watch the movie, I was really prepped to know when that scene was coming, and I just lost it. So I cannot do dog movies. I can't. Unless the dog lives and unless the dog doesn't get hurt, I don't care. So for me, like I won't watch Old Yeller. I won't watch My Dog Skip. I won't watch anything where the dog dies. Can't fucking do it. That's my little rant on dog movies. Let's see here. The first video games I played on the PS2 was Power Rangers, Dino Thunder, and Godzilla Save the Earth. I heard Save the Earth's good. I think I have Destroy All Monsters Melee on GameCube, but I haven't played Save the Earth yet. Haven't played that. Yeah, I know. Screw the Sega version, Brian. Fuck the Sega version. I love Aladdin for the Super Nintendo. That will be a game review down the line. I do want, maybe when the new movie comes out, I will review the Aladdin Super Nintendo game because I fucking love it. Have you thought of reviewing Deep Blue Sea? There's a part of me who maybe wants to do that as its own thing. I want to see if it holds up because I haven't seen it since it came out in theaters, but I remember coming out of it really liking it. Although nowadays a lot of people say the CG is terrible, but the animatronics still look good. I will admit, the animatronics still look amazing. Some of the best shark animatronics in cinema history in my eyes. Oh god. Legend of the Dinosaurs and Monster Birds. I've seen Brendan Tindall's review. I have no interest in reviewing that. He did a perfect review describing everybody's reaction, which is just, where's the fucking dinosaurs? So, yeah, fuck that. See, yeah, I know, right? Dog movies suck. Because they always fucking die. Either they die of old age, they get shot in the face, or they get hit with a shovel or a blunted object. Fuck dog movies. Hate them. Fucking hate them. Okay, I watched the original, I think. It was the one from the 70s, I believe. It wasn't the Disney one. I haven't seen the Disney one. But I watched the original, which was fucking great. Okay, another one that's kind of hard to sit through, but at least they survived, is Fox and the Hound. I watched the scene where the old old lady bitch gives away Todd, and that hit me hard. It didn't hit me as a kid, but as an adult, that hurts. That fucking hit me. I did that for a try not to cry challenge. That's an actual thing. You're gonna try not to laugh, try not to cry, because you gotta really focus on it and make sure that won't hit you in the feels. That'd be an interesting topic. The try not to cry challenge. Let's see. Have you seen The Shallows? No, I haven't seen that. I know I really don't like recent shark movies nowadays because it's all CG. It's not animatronics in any way. Like the last one I saw was Shark Night 3D, and it was so utterly retarded I couldn't stand it. It was like really stupid. The only thing I'll give it credit for is the animatronics, and the 3D did get me a couple of times, but the plot, the villain's scheme is fucking so incredibly dumb. It's one of the stupidest. Like I literally was in the theater and I shouted, "That is the most retarded villain plot I have ever seen in my life." Oh my god, that's a stupid movie. I mean, it's funny, but it's god stupid. Jesus H Christ on a pogo stick. Oh my god, it's terrible. Let's see. Although Snoopy come home. Oh my god, that one hurt. It's okay. I mean, I was more, see, I want to save it for a later video, because guys, let's not be depressed. It's fucking Christmas. Maybe there's a part of me who wants to do a discussion on like the saddest movie moments I've ever seen, like movies that made me cry, because there's a couple I would like to discuss, especially on a live stream. That'd be great. To talk to you guys. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is fucking hilarious. I love that movie. Yeah. Shallows, I heard, was okay. Like, I heard it was good, but like, too much CG. There's no animatronic shark. I don't care. Like, I like real stuff in front of the screen, because then you can believe it's actually happening. Big into the practical shit. So, yeah, we're up to 50 minutes on this thing. I think we're gonna go for another 10 minutes, maybe 10, 15. So we're just gonna, like, if you guys have any more questions, fire them away, and I will answer them as quick as I can. Have I seen Blade Runner 2049? No, I haven't seen Blade Runner 2049. The Brachiosaurus made me cry on Dead and Fallen. Okay, that was one of the few good things in Fallen Kingdom that I liked, was the death of the Brachiosaurus. That hit me. That hurt. Let's see. Hey, I'm James. Am I the only person who thinks the big pet scene in the 1933 and 2005 King Kong is the scariest part of the movie? Yeah, that scene's terrifying. Like, that actually made me feel sick when I saw it in the theater. Although nowadays, when you see Lumpy getting attacked by those giant penis slug monsters, you are reminded of hentai. Make it that what you will. But it's funny because, like, for me, it's like it's funny because I actually know the guy who actually created that creature, the pit slugs, the Carnictus, Jamie Biswarck. I talked to him a lot on Facebook, and I actually asked him a question because I was doing a lot of research on the 1996 thing, which he was involved in, and I asked him, "Okay, dude, be honest, the pit slug. It's a giant dick, isn't it? That's exactly what you were thinking." And he just admitted, yeah, pretty much. And I was actually telling, because I knew about the fact that in the documentary they explained that apparently Peter Jackson pictures of the things, and he looked at Jamie's design and he loved it, and then everybody in the room was like, "There goes the fucking rating." But I don't know how that got a PG-13, by the way. But she's super nervous that PJ was going to actually pick that, which is funny. So, yeah, the spider bit scene in 2005 is fucking terrifying, in my opinion. Okay, so let's see. What other questions do we have? Do you like So Bad It's Good movies? Yeah, I got a couple of those. The Room is one of them. Batman and Robin is one of them. You know what? The Garbage Pail Kids, I think, is so bad it's good. Like, I know it's atrociously god-awful, but I think it's so bad it's fucking hilarious. I really kind of have a little guilty pleasure with the Garbage Pail Kids movie, believe it or not. It's really interesting in that. What are your thoughts on, okay, so I watched Inuyasha religiously. That was after that episode aired in Japan, so I didn't watch the subtitle. That hurt me. Like, that broke my heart. That's one of the best anime deaths I've ever seen. Most people complain about Full Metal Alchemist and this and that. Like, that's one of the best anime deaths I've seen, because that, as much as a lot of people hated her, you can't help but feel sorry for her, and it hits you hard, especially through the journey she went through. It's great. Let's see here. Have I seen Gorgo or other British Gojira knockoffs? I've seen Gorgo. I just bought a VHS copy from the thrift store, and it was one of those rental copies, so I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, like, I don't mind Gorgo. It's okay. Let's see here. What would happen if the dinosaurs from Fallen Kingdom? Okay. I'll save that for you, Inuyasha Dinosaur 101. I'll let you answer. I'll let you decide that in your story. Which would be cool. Your thoughts on the versions of The Thing? I gotta make a confession. I've never seen any of the Thing movies. Hate me for all you want. I haven't seen them. They're on my to-do list. I heard their effects are amazing, but I just have not had the time to watch The Thing. But it's on my to-do list. Just bear with me on that. Have you contributed to David Allen's Indiegogo? No, but I have shared it and supported it. I definitely do support David Allen's project. So I am sharing it around social media and shit. It's great. I'm really looking forward to see what he does. The Godzilla anime trilogy, do you plan on seeing anytime? I'm probably gonna spend maybe a week or something doing some Netflix watching and binge watching so I'll probably watch the whole trilogy in its entirety on Netflix, as well as the Jungle Book and shit. There's a couple in there I wanna check out. Let's see. Sorry for getting you down, but this will cheer you up. Mary Poppins Returns. I don't know if I should confess this, but I've only seen bits and pieces of Mary Poppins. People are going to hate me now. I've only seen Mary Poppins. I mean, I've seen most of Mary Poppins. I haven't seen the whole thing. But I actually am looking forward to this sequel. I actually think, like, a lot of people are saying it's, like, really good. Like, it's like Walt never left. So I do want to see Mary Poppins Returns. I think that actually looks pretty solid. Let's see. Have you seen Michael Jackson's Halloween 3D cartoon made that came out last year? There was another... Wait, Michael Jackson's dead? What the fuck? Michael Jackson made another... Okay, is it like an animated version of Thriller? Because I could probably see that. Yeah, like, I fucking love Michael Jackson. I'm a great fucking artist. I didn't know he did another Halloween thing. But I prefer Thriller. Thriller is great. Really? Did Michael Jackson ever release a Christmas album? I don't know if he ever did. Let me know on the message board if he did. I'm not too sure. Sorry for getting... Okay, let's see here. Do you listen to Baby Metal? Don't know what that is. If Kikios... Oh, my God. A lot of Inuyasha Dinosaur questions here. Holy shit. I didn't know this was an interesting subject of crossover. Have I seen Willow? Yes. Willow's fucking awesome. I love Willow. Why the fuck Ron Howard didn't do a sequel for Lucasfilm now instead of doing Solo? I have no idea. We need a sequel to Willow. We did a whole fucking trilogy of Willow. The Willow trilogy. Lucasfilm, Disney, make that happen. I would watch the shit out of that. Like, you're already doing Indiana Jones. Do fucking Willow. I want a Willow trilogy. I want, like, all the next 2 sequels with Warwick Davis and Val Kilmer and whoever is fucking left. I want to see that. Willow's awesome. Grandmother can help. You are great. Get out of here, Peck. Love Willow. Yeah, it's fine. I know. Thank you. Thoughts on the 1980 tokusatsu film Gamera Super Monster? I haven't seen that. Or is that Attack of the Super Monster? I've seen that. That's weird. Jackson 5 released an next... Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out. Jackson 5 released a Christmas album. Evan Matthews says, how do you join chat? You're in it right now, man. You're just typing away. If you're wondering about video chat, I don't think YouTube has the ability to do kind of group-on-group chats yet. But, I don't know. Like, I don't use Google Plus anymore because of my laptop. And on top of that, it's been acting up. Well, it's because of our Wi-Fi. So who knows? But yeah, definitely stay in the chat, Evan. And by the way, guys, go subscribe to Evan Matthews. He's been a real help to the channel and the website. So definitely go check out his stuff. Go subscribe to him. Any questions about Kong? Go ahead and ask him. He was in it. He was Bob. So any questions you have, go ahead. Thoughts on the Lord of the Rings Amazon series? I'm kind of optimistic of what they're gonna do. I heard mixed things that it's a reboot. I heard mixed things it's a redo. I even heard mixed things that Peter Jackson has been a creative consultant and that this takes place in the same universe as the Jackson movies, which I'm all for because I could always go for more Middle Earth. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. I know they're spending $1 billion on it, so I want to see what they do with this Middle Earth saga Amazon series. But that looks interesting. Okay, we're gonna have time for 3 more questions, and then we're gonna wrap this up. So, out of all the dinosaurs you'd want to see be in Jurassic Park film that is scary, which one would you pick? Which one would I want to see? Which dinosaur would I like to see, like, new in the Jurassic Park series? I'm trying to think off the top of my head, like, what would be absolutely terrifying. I think something like, it's tough. Because I don't know any dinosaurs really off the top of my head that I'd want to see again. I mean, the Troodons from the Jurassic Park game, those I'd want to see. Those look terrifying. I want to see those, like, on the big screen. Those would be good, the Troodons. I think those would be great to have in the series, like, at some point, especially in the 3rd one. Let's see here. Oh, happy birthday, Inuyasha Dinosaur 101. Happy birthday. Glad to see you're going to be celebrating that. Ellis Shepard has a question. Should Toho give King Kong another try? I'd actually love them to see them work with Warner Brothers and Universal on a Kong movie, but actually make it, like, maybe a Japanese adaptation. So, like, make it all take place in Japan. Like, make it all the characters Japanese. Like, maybe, you know, I don't know, and to be a high school student or something. Like, I want to see that. That I think would actually be pretty solid. Is King Kong, either anime or a live action redo, both remakes is what I would like to see. And I talked about that in my last talk. So, okay, last question before we go. Fire away. I don't like. Let's see. All right, one more question, guys. Let's get one more question in there. Before I go. Yeah, we're already in an hour in. Well, it's the usual amount for Christmas specials. So we are an hour in 3, 2, 1, bing! Yay! So last question. Come on, guys. Last question. Okay. Merry Christmas, Alice. Thank you very much. Happy holidays to you too, man. Yeah, I can't. Oh, Christmas is coming up too. It's gonna be great. Okay. Inuyasha Dinosaur 101 has a question. Who do you think would win, Indominus Rex or Allosaurus? Jurassic Park universe? I would say Indominus Rex, but depending on the species of Allosaur, I would probably go on from Walking with Dinosaurs as the winner in that. So yeah, okay. So that's basically our Christmas special this year, and that we got to answer some of your questions. We got to have some discussions on our favorite Christmas specials and a few other things. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys before we leave, the Jurassic World Fallen King review will be out this Friday early. Go support us on Patreon, donate $1, $5, whatever, and you will be able to see it early. You'll be able to get early access to all our videos, as well as a few other rewards if you go support the channel. The following a week Friday, you will see the mid-season finale of our show. So that will be definitely happening down the road. And if you guys would like to leave us comments, let us know below. If you want to mail us anything, Christmas cards, gifts, or anything, this is your last chance before the holidays. So if you want to send us anything, or you want to send us a card or a letter, address BigJackFilms, P.O. Box 326, Queensville, Ontario, L0G1R0. And we'll probably show it off in a mailbag Monday or whatever, the mailbag thing, like the Fan Mail Fanatics is what it was. I remember that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming to this live stream. It was absolutely amazing to talk to you guys, especially before the holidays, before Christmas comes in. Basically, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy what the fuck ever. Until the next video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. This is BigJackFilms signing off, and again, Happy Holidays.